And we'll be on the play once again for round number 2. This looks like a keeper, even though it's a little bit mana heavy. Yeah, I wonder if it's just a function of the fact that it's, first day of the format, that the client's being kind of slow. I might normally blame my internet, but I don't think it's my internet. Seems like client-based this time around. Okay, that's not a bad draw. Cobbled Wings, not spectacular. Ooh, that was a fantastic draw. I was just going to hold up mana and vanquish the weak whatever he played, but now I just get to keep the beats on. Now my hand's looking almost unbeatable. Yeah, this strikes me as just one of the best white uncommons. It might even end up being better than the 4-mana pacifism, whatever it's called. Usually the pacifism variants are considered the best card, the best white common, or at least in the top 2 or 3. There's that thing. Not a problem. Oh, that could do some serious damage down the road. So let's go ahead and just attack for 5. Tap his guy. This could be a quickie. So right now we're threatening 9 damage plus this would be an additional... so no plays. Leaving his guy back. That's interesting. Some might even say suspicious. Let's go ahead and go to combat. I'm guessing he's gonna like bounce this thing or something. No. Okay. Still suspicious, but he's gonna have some kind of interaction spell here. Vanquish. Oh, I see. Is that a pirate? No, it's not. So we wouldn't get to draw a card, but I'll go ahead and spend this removal spell now. Might as well. Yep. I was just so far ahead, there was no way he was getting back into that. Well, that was a nice little aggressive curve. Didn't even need to really pay attention to what he was doing. And I don't really see much reason to change anything. I only saw 3 cards, and 2 of them were kind of marginal. None of them really informed me as to what his deck was doing, so not changing a thing. Right, pretty easy keep on the draw. If he plays something to try to trade, I could play the Paladin. It's a pretty good card to trade, actually. Don't know if I want to make that trade. Not yet, anyway. I don't think so, actually. I don't want to give him a profitable trade and a trophy, or a treasure, rather. I'll just play the Emissary. Next turn I could send the Raptor to the skies, potentially. free land. My opponent has a lot more time to set up this game, that's for sure. Prying Blade. Didn't change a lot. Oh, he was thinking about maybe attacking and triggering raid. Probably wouldn't have been a great move from him. Okay, let's see what I want to do here. I could play the Aerosaur, attack with both, or I can play Aerosaur, attack with just the Raptor, and leave this back to block, because at the moment he could have a profitable double block, so I don't really want to trade my first striker for either of his crappy guys right now. Or I could just play Paladin, but then not have any offense next turn. Probably would just want to get this Aerosaur in play. So then the only decision would be, do I send with my first striker to try to get some damage in? And I probably do not. I'm not sure though. I don't actually care about him attacking me that much. He might not want to trade also. This might be the last opportunity for me to have a relevant 2-1. I don't know if this is right or not. You know, now that I'm thinking about it, I do have this blood-crazed Paladin in my hand as well, so I'm incentivized to wait to make my trades, if that makes sense. So I will probably get more value out of holding it around later. This will prevent him from getting any good value off the Prying Blade hitting me. Not sure what his hand looks like. Interesting. Probably wants to power out a 5-drop, but I will oblige him. Okay. See what your big follow-up is. Sacking Treasure. Prosperous Pirates. Okay. That's fine. Okay, now might be time to get aggressive. I can play the Pious Interdiction on the Prosperous Pirates. Problem is, he now has mana open to use that, like, bounce thing, which would be really bad for me. Not only would he get to block, he'd get to draw a card, because this is a pirate. But if he doesn't have it, he'd be taking 8. And then I've got a good set of follow-ups as well. This is another one of my philosophies early in limited formats. If you suspect you're walking into a trap, you might just want to walk into it anyway, just to learn. There's also like other tricks in the format I might not be aware of. This is a good way to kind of iron it out, trial by fire. Alright, he didn't have that trick. I guess he can trade for my Raptor. Kind of forgot about that, but I think I'm okay with that trade. Maybe I'm not. Maybe that was Not a great attack, because I have this paladin in my hand. But there's some argument to keeping the board as clear as possible. It's hard to know, especially without knowing the format that well. Uh-oh, this is big. Oh, that's could be a problem. Skullduggery, that's also going to be a problem. Now I kind of need an answer to that. Does this cost 1 mana? Man, that's pretty efficient. So we're in some trouble now. Yeah, I might have just been too greedy to do it that way. Should have saved my removal. Can we afford to send? Next turn I can put a decent amount of power in front of that thing. I might need to just pump the brakes here. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna leave all my guys back. I have to try to trade out for that agent. And then it's possible that this paladin could come down as something massive. Path I think works out to where if he equips the prying blade and uses his skull, oh boy, it's big and annoying. At least he loses life too. He's gonna gain some back with the lifelink though. So I need to be mindful of this. +1/+1 and -1/-1. So if I put the 3/2 and the 3/3 in front, he could Skullduggery my 1/1 trade, but then I get a 5/5 end of turn, which is pretty good. Huh, interesting. Or, yeah, I guess I have to be mindful that he's going to be going up to 12 as well, so I wouldn't be able to get any crazy flash in, kill him scenarios, so I should probably just make the proper block here. This and this. I think. If I threw this in, if I threw in everything but the Aerosaur, that wouldn't work. So this will be a 5/5, and I'll have 6 power and 4 toughness, or 5 power and 4 toughness at minimum. So I think this makes sense. This thing also has Death Touch, which is annoying, because otherwise this thing might run away with the game. Yep, that all happens. Let's play a 5/5. That's actually not too bad right now. Offer a trade. Alright. This ended up not being too bad for me. Draw a couple cards. Now he's kind of down on resources, so this is a scenario where I envision Conquistador shining. Come on. Client is not cooperating. Alright. Play my flyer. Alright, now I'm ahead on board. I have card advantage on him, and I still have 2 bombs left in my deck. Let's hope his last card is something good. Huh, that's pretty good. So he gets a pirate, a vampire. Just that. Just pirate, vampire. Still, it's pretty good. Draw 2 cards. I guess I forgot about this block. It's kind of dumb, but hey, I get an extra point of damage in. Alright, so we might need to top deck something here. Like our 5-drop vampire just ends the game right away, I believe. Field an island. Alright, so it isn't all bad news. Alright, if I can draw a removal spell, that would be nice. Well, creature's something. Let's go ahead and send for 2. Still feeling alright. Lifelink is annoying though. Drew something. That's also annoying. I'm still going to be able to trade for it at least. But I'm going to have to... okay. Shouldn't be too big of a deal. The only thing I don't like about that is he's going to be able to use Prying Blade to trade for my Bloodletter. I think it was a mistake for him to play that though, because he could have equipped with Prying Blade and turned that into a 6/3, which would be enough to kill 3 of my creatures instead of just 2. I guess that's not true. I could just double block. I thought it gave... yeah, anyway. So we'll just throw... He has no cards in hand, so I don't have to worry about tricks or anything. We'll just do this. Board's back to mostly even. Do we need to still draw something though? Send in for 2 again. Yep. So I'm probably gonna have to double up on that thing. Depends on what he does. If he sends with everything, I think I have to. This lag is kind of killing me. So now I think we're officially behind. We still have good draws though. He keeps drawing cards that are actually relevant. Opponent's top decked very well, much better than us. Well, that's not actually the worst. That means I can send again. Really? Let's just draw on all gas. So obnoxious. Again? Come on. Don't normally like to complain, but it's like 5 draw steps in a row that are just pure gas. Alright, that's actually a blank, at least. On the bright side, this does still look like a good matchup for the Conquistador. So if we go to game 3, which is starting to look more likely, dude, killing me with the top decks. I'm gonna need something pretty good here. Ah, boy. Can I race? Put that on the Plunderer. He gets me down to 7. I put him to 3, he puts me to 3. I mean, don't have much other option. The only thing I could do is put it on, and I guess I'm gaining life too. I think I have to try to race to steal this game, because I'm starting to fall behind. Just give me something, deck. Give me a Vraska. Dude, you are killing me. You've got to be kidding right now. Still with drawing the perfect cards for the situation. Can't even be mad. It's just impressive. It's a little late for that. It's so bad. Do I even want to show it to him? What can I do? What can I draw that would have me survive? Another Pious Intervention? It'd have to be the next card. This is just brutal. If I'd drawn that like 2 or 3 turns ago, it would have been great. Alright, I'm done complaining now. Got it out of my system. Alright, Swamp will not do it. Pretty gross turn of events. I thought I had that one in the bag. Anyway, looking at options, I might want to play this Legion's Judgment. Mark of the Vampire, it hits the Ravager. What would I want to cut? Maybe I just want to cut my Conquistadors again for like some stuff. Most bullies just aren't good enough in general, even though I did like them that game. They did also fall off once he started, you know, turning the corner. So there's that. Didn't see a reason to play that. Alright. Let's just draw a little better than him this game, I think. That's all we need to do. This hand is pretty awkward. Super risky. If I knew the exact top card of my deck was Plains, this is an easy keep. As is, it might just be a mulligan. I'm pretty tempted though. This deck, or this hand can also come back from behind pretty well. I think I'm gonna try it. Any land in the top 2 cards, we can get most of our hand out there. Alright, Plains. Not good. Got that crappy card. That's fine. Land. Alright, go. At least this game will be easy. One way or another, we're just gonna use as much mana every turn as possible. Don't have to make too many tough decisions. Land. Alright, discard something. Well, it was a risky keep, but I think it was a keep. Going to 6 is pretty bad on the play. In this hand, I mean, this game's not even over yet. We could still win this game, even though we missed. Missed twice, for that matter. Missing once, I think I like my chances even still. Missing twice, not so much, but still could be a game. Land. Alright, well, it's a card we can cast. Still have to discard though. See you later, Raptor Companion. Land. Alright, well, at least it was quick and painless. That was super disappointing. I thought we had that match in the bag, but oh well. Let's try another one.